13 years ago, the world welcomed a little prince who was destined to shape the future of the British monarchy. Today, Prince George celebrates his 13th birthday, marking another important milestone in a life that has unfolded before millions of people around the world. From the joyful scenes outside the hospital on the day he was born, to his growing confidence at royal events, Prince George has captured global attention while gradually preparing for the responsibilities that one day await him. Prince George Alexander Louis was born on 22 July 2013 at St Mary's Hospital in London, the first child of Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales. His arrival was celebrated across the United Kingdom and throughout the Commonwealth. As the first child of the then Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, George immediately became one of the most recognized babies in the world. Just a day after his birth, William and Catherine stepped outside the hospital with their newborn son, creating one of the most iconic royal photographs of modern times. The moment reminded many people of the day when Princess Diana and the then Prince Charles introduced baby William to the world in the very same place over 3 decades earlier. Prince George was christened on 23 October 2013 at the Chapel Royal in St James's Palace. The ceremony was intimate, attended by close family and friends. He wore a handmade replica of the historic royal christening gown, continuing a tradition that stretches back generations. As the eldest child of Prince William, Prince George is second in the line of succession to the British throne, following his father. One day after Prince William becomes king, George is expected to become king himself. This places him at the center of the monarchy's future, making every stage of his upbringing significant, not only for his family but also for the institution he is expected to serve. Despite his position, William and Catherine have consistently worked to give George as normal a childhood as possible. They have spoken about the importance of family life, allowing their children to enjoy simple pleasures, spend time outdoors, play sports, and develop friendships away from the spotlight whenever possible. George spent his early years at Kensington Palace in London before the family later made Adelaide Cottage in Windsor their primary residence. The move reflected William and Catherine's desire to provide a quieter environment, where George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis could grow up with greater privacy. Education has always been a major priority for the Prince and Princess of Wales. George first attended Westacre Montessori School near the family's home in Norfolk. In 2017, he began attending Thomas's Battersea in London, where he was known simply as George Cambridge, helping him experience school life in a relatively normal setting. In 2022, after the family moved to Windsor, George enrolled at Lambrook School alongside his younger siblings, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. The school offers a broad curriculum, combining academic learning with sports, music, outdoor education, and leadership opportunities. It reflects William and Catherine's belief in providing a balanced education that prepares their children for both public duty and personal development. As Prince George has grown older, royal watchers have noticed increasing confidence during official engagements. His early appearances were naturally filled with curiosity and occasional shyness. However, over the years he has become noticeably more comfortable greeting people, attending ceremonies, and interacting with members of the public. One of George's first major royal appearances came during the Trooping the Colour celebrations. Standing on the Buckingham Palace balcony alongside his family, he quickly became a favourite among royal fans. His cheerful expressions, waves to the crowds, and interactions with his younger siblings often created memorable moments that spread across news outlets and social media. Prince George has also accompanied his parents on several overseas tours. During the family's tour of Australia and New Zealand in 2014, he charmed audiences while still just a baby. Later visits to Canada, Germany, and Poland allowed the public to watch him gradually grow into a more confident young royal. In recent years, George has attended several major national events. He was present during the funeral ceremonies for his great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, in 2022. Despite his young age, many observers praised the dignity and composure he showed during a deeply emotional period for both his family and the nation. The following year, George played a historic role during the coronation of King Charles III. Serving as one of the king's pages of honor, he helped carry ceremonial robes during the service at Westminster Abbey. It was one of the most significant public responsibilities he had undertaken and demonstrated the trust placed in him by his family. Away from royal duties, Prince George enjoys many of the same hobbies as children his age. He is passionate about sports, particularly football. Like his father, he is a keen supporter of Aston Villa Football Club and has often been seen attending matches with Prince William. Their shared love of football has become one of the most relatable aspects of their father and son relationship. George also enjoys rugby, tennis, swimming, and outdoor activities. His parents have encouraged him to stay active, develop teamwork, and appreciate nature. Family photographs released over the years often show him exploring gardens, beaches, forests, and the countryside. Another important influence in George's life has been his close relationship with his siblings, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. Whether attending church services, official celebrations, or sporting events, the three children often display a warm and playful bond. Their interactions have delighted royal supporters and offered glimpses of ordinary family life within an extraordinary household. Prince William has spoken openly about wanting to prepare George gradually for his future role, rather than placing unnecessary pressure on him at a young age. Catherine has similarly emphasized creating a loving, supportive environment where all three children can develop confidence, kindness, empathy, and resilience before taking on larger public responsibilities. Observers have frequently commented on George's resemblance to both sides of his family. Some see similarities to his father, Prince William, while others notice expressions that remind them of his late grandmother, Diana, Princess of Wales. As he grows older, many people continue to see traces of previous generations reflected in the young prince. Official birthday photographs released each year have become a cherished royal tradition. Usually taken by Catherine, who is an accomplished amateur photographer, these portraits allow the public to celebrate George's birthday while also highlighting the family's emphasis on personal moments rather than elaborate ceremonies. The images often show him smiling naturally outdoors, reflecting the family's relaxed approach to raising their children. Turning 13 is especially meaningful. In the United Kingdom, it represents the beginning of the teenage years, bringing greater independence, new educational opportunities, and increasing maturity. For Prince George, it also marks another step toward the responsibilities he will one day inherit as a future king. Over the next several years, George's education and public appearances are likely to continue evolving carefully. His parents have consistently balanced tradition with modern parenting, ensuring that while he understands his future role, he is also given the freedom to enjoy childhood and adolescence. As the eldest grandson of King Charles III and the future heir after Prince William, Prince George represents continuity for the monarchy. His generation will help shape how the royal family connects with future generations across the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. From a tiny newborn wrapped in a white blanket outside St. Mary's Hospital to a thoughtful and confident 13-year-old, Prince George's journey has been watched by millions around the world. Each birthday serves as a reminder that while history has already written an extraordinary future for him, he is still a young teenager, growing, learning, and discovering who he is. Today, as Prince George celebrates his 13th birthday, people across the world send their warmest wishes. Happy birthday, Prince George. May the year ahead bring happiness, good health, memorable experiences, and many joyful moments with your family as you continue your remarkable journey toward the future.